Hello.
Hello.
How's it going to
Oh,
you, girlfriend?
it's it's going. It's going. We'll put it that way,
Oh yeah,
right?
it's been a day. Woo. I
I
didn't
mean,
get
I know it has for me. I don't know about you, but I know it
like
has been for me.
I get much sleep last night. You're all getting awake right now, so I'm like a zombie.
It's strange because you're not the only person that I've been talking to recently who has been having just like hellish issues sleeping. Like no one's sleeping good right now. It's weird. So
And it's kind of warm here now, but the stern weather is so weird.
yeah, especially right now.
There's a 67 degree, or actually 63 day in Columbus, and I checked in York, PA, and they're close to 70 today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I believe that. Yeah. Welcome to our bipolar weather.
yeah.
It's interesting.
It's November. We're in 70s.
Yeah, and it's so odd because you wake up in the morning and it's like 30 degrees outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By later afternoon, it's like 70 degrees outside.
And like someday there like a 30% chance of snow on Columbus.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you saw. So for those of you who don't know, we actually have an investigation coming up this weekend at the Mansfield,
Yes. Woo,
right?
yay.
And we're going to have two investigators with us. We're going to have Jason with us. Now, Jason has been with Scott for some time.
About a year.
Um, right, but this will be the first investigation that he has been able to join us for. And then we also have Mel, who also signed up under Scott's team. So this is going to be her very first like investigation, and we're excited. We are
No, yeah.
excited. Yeah, so we've got that coming up this weekend. So of course, I've been like paying attention to the weather and stuff like that. And within less than like an 8 hour time frame, it went from like, oh, it slight chance of like rain on Saturday to, well, now we're looking at like flurries off and on. Did you see that?
No.
That's what it's showing out here for us. I mean, that's what it showed. And I'm like, you've
Yeah.
got to be, and it's not like I live too far away,
Well,
from
well
Ohio.
I in Chuck Mansfield, but that's like an hour and 15 minutes down the road from me. So,
Right, right.
but I think it's supposed to be high 58 Saturday. So I think the low is like 38. Something like that.
Uh-oh. My,
So
my phone.
that we're inside anyway, so it's not like we're doing an outside investigation.
Oh,
Yeah.
we really like the indoor investigations during the winter, y'all.
Oh
We
yeah.
really do. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm
We seem to be doing a lot of winter investigations though.
damn it, it
I
won't.
mean,
I'm
it got one coming up in January, hopefully. Um, which one we're planning on doing for that one?
fighting with my phone. Hold on.
Look at you.
I know.
You're wasting airtime,
Hey, I'm still
tricking
talking.
around.
I'm still talking. Don't give me your shit, Scott. See the bullshit I put up with? No.
She tells me. Uh,
But yeah, we're actually talking about kind of collabing up, well, not kind of, but actually doing it and going to the Trans Allegheny with Garrett and Nicole and whoever else decides to join them.
yeah.
So
That's a freaking huge
yeah,
place.
and right now we're kind of projecting to doing that possibly in January. Um,
Because we could probably break up into a couple different groups in there, because it's pretty big.
right. Mm-hmm.
So I,
Exactly.
I'll be hanging on with T.
I gotcha.
And there you go.
Okay, the only thing I still have to figure out.
Yeah, well, if out there want to chime in, just post in comments and we'll either bring in or talk whatever you want through the comments. That's fine also. So
Right, absolutely. And it's kind of funny because we were kind of actually thinking about just like not having a show this evening because we do have the investigation coming up on Saturday that we have to get ready for. And for anybody who is in this community, this field, there's a lot of preparation that goes into an investigation. So, we were kind of thinking, maybe we won't. And we ended up deciding, well, you know what? Like, instead of really absorbing ourselves into like a main topic where we've got to research this topic and everything else, like, why don't we still have a show and just kind of talk about some of the things that have been going on within this community over time. So that's what got us here tonight and having this discussion. If you know Scott and I personally, we do not typically get wrapped up in the drama aspect of anything really, right? Like we're just, not dramatic people. We don't like to be involved in that kind of stuff. We
they
kind of
could
stay on
come
the
back.
outskirts. Yeah, exactly. Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, exactly. So, but this is something that because we are within the community, we do see it. And we have seen how some of these issues have kind of progressed over the years. And it sucks. Like, dude, I mean, I don't know really a better way of putting it without using a fancy ass big word other
Right.
than like, it sucks. It sucks to see things kind of crumbling down the way that they have been recently. I mean, you've got teams fighting against teams. You've got and now don't get it twisted, especially for me personally. And I think, I can say the same thing for Scott. When we see someone within this community do something that is just, it is wrong. It's kind of like that moral code of what we do kind of like thing, Of course, we have our opinions about it. But that's it has become so much more than just people speaking out about an individual or a team doing something really fucked up. It's become like this war in a fucked up kind of way.
Right. And everybody does things their own way. I mean, you can't stop that anyways, but we have the way we do things and they can do, and if that's the way we want to do it, that's fine. But
Right.
yeah.
Oh, there it went.
Brick
There
is
it
really
went.
empty.
I am. I absolutely am.
You are horrible with it.
I'm sorry. Guys, I never said technology was my friend. Actually, I recall saying many times technology is not my friend, okay?
Bill, Scott, help.
Exactly. Exactly. My guys to the fucking rescue all the time. I swear to God.
We don't mind. We have the.
I know. We have fun. That's all that matters. It's good times. So just really quick, because we are also live streaming on our TikTok. But unfortunately, so if you are watching on TikTok, unfortunately, you're only hearing like my part of the conversation because I have to have my headphones in or it causes disturbance, like an echo on Scott's end of our podcast. So we are also streaming on Facebook. We are also streaming on YouTube and Twitch. All you got to do is look for us by searching Paranormal Gateway Paratalk. Our name is the same through all of our platforms. And then you will actually be able to join the conversation if you want to actually come in and join the conversation and hear the whole damn conversation and not just my big mouth. Okay. That's how that works. So yeah, but I mean, it's been interesting. Now, I know, I think we all individually have things that kind of get under our skin and irk us when it comes to other individuals, just other individuals. But then, like in this field, when we see something that is happening or something that is someone's being taken for granted or something like that, it it does affect us kind of like little guys. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the mainstream people, the ones that a lot of us kind of started looking up to or mentoring in this field, like your OGs of like your television shows and
Mm,
stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
they just kind of dismiss and overlook what is really going on. And then I think it's just unfortunately one of the things where it's the little guys on the totem pole in the bottom of that pot, they just keep getting swirled around and around and around and around. And they're, it's like they're stuck in that whirlwind and just they can't rise above the shit then,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So,
Well, another thing is, if you are really interested in doing this, you gotta take your time and look around because
yeah,
there's a lot of you out there who start groups up. They just go in these few houses and then they don't know what they're doing.
right.
Like we had people approach us already, and we're like, "Fine, we didn't do this for almost 15 years, so we know ins and outs with it and how to talk to clients and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
because we didn't want people going in and saying, "Oh my God, you got to get in, we got to get somebody in here," and that has door off and anything, and it's just it looks bad for everybody.
It does. Like, I just spit on myself, you guys. Did you see that?
I
So,
still if I just scream, wipe that off, man. That's disgusting, girl. What the
like,
hell?
unfortunately, there's already like
Hey,
at least
yeah,
it
this
didn't get
is
on. Did it get on my
T.
own microphone?
Hey,
I'm good there.
T. It's just not pre-recorded, so I can't get rid of that.
Did we add a disclaimer to the beginning of the show?
How to you?
Disclaimer. No. You all already know. Like, okay, there's always a disclaimer attached to all of our shows in the beginning.
Yeah, we should put
That's just
Ralphie in
how
there
it
too.
is. Good
Ralphie.
Lord, watch out for like bodily fluids being no. Okay. But
Oh my.
unfortunately, there's already that there still is that stigma
Mm.
with this field. And when you have people going out there and like you said, they may not necessarily know exactly what they're doing in this field, and then they're putting false pretenses and shit like that out there to the public and everything else. Oh, absolutely. That makes what we do in a whole so much harder.
Yeah.
And now, kind of like a little backstory here for Scott and I. Um, so we actually really enjoy when fresh new groups come to us and are like, "Hey, like, what do I got to do to get started? Where do I begin? What do I like? What do I do?" And it's been interesting because the one thing that him and I have really taken notice to is we've got these people coming to us because nobody else wants to help them.
Yeah.
And that is causing issues within the paranormal community because you've got the ones who are just starting out who are looking up to everybody else above them for pointers, for advice, for help. Dude, it, we are all in this together. What is the harm in helping somebody else the fuck out in this field? Because the only thing that you are doing is causing issues from the people who are going to carry on this longer than we're going to. You know what? Well, maybe depending on
Mhm.
their ages and stuff like that. Okay. But you're hurting them and you're hurting their view in a whole of other teams. And that's been causing a lot of drama and a lot of issues. Like that is for me personally, this is just me personally, y'all, okay? Not even speaking on Scott's behalf, but this is something for me personally where it's like, why? Like, why do we even have that as being a legitimate issue? Like, wouldn't that be like training somebody for a new job?
Oh, yeah. Well,
You
I
know?
think
So,
another thing is that um, you're all excited and want to get out there and you want to go and buy all the equipment and stuff. So you're going places like Ghost Stop. I love Ghost Stop. Don't get me wrong. I love their stuff. That's why
right,
I start getting my stuff. But they go out, they buy all the equipment and stuff, and then they end up going around putting on eBay or something, weeks down the road because they don't, you know what I mean? So I always suggested what I did, and I know T did, is when we first started off, God, how long ago? Back in 2017, I think it was or no, 2007, sorry. I found a group, did a research, I found a group that's closest to me and seemed to have then the basic equipment. They had a whole bunch of stuff. Back then there was a whole bunch of stuff besides recorders and I was using VCR right then.
right, yes, yep.
And we
We're
had
old
this,
school,
oh
okay?
god, we had to it just started the wireless cameras. And I hung out with him and I decided I'll get myself a recorder, got myself a flashlight, and a camera that I already had, the video camera that I had there. So I suggest try to find a group in your area. Like I said,
Oh,
do email around, search it out, get the backgrounds on, see,
exactly.
see how long they're doing it, and hopefully most of the time they'll invite you along in an investigation or something.
Yeah, yep,
That's just like the new girl Mel. She reached out to me. She said, "Oh, any experience I'll do this." I said, "Well, if you're willing to learn, we'll bring you in and we'll teach you stuff. But only if you're willing to learn."
right,
So we have for this weekend. Well, we're looking forward to it. So we'll see how it goes.
right,
But like right now, I'm still looking for people, more people in my group. So if anybody in the Columbus area, Ohio, and they're serious about it and want to put time in, we're in a lull right now. Right now it's kind of cold out, but we used to go try to get out to some cemeteries and T will come down and join us, or we can get together to go to our area. It's about an hour and a half away.
right.
So we're looking at more. Now we have been doing investigations for dust costs because we haven't been able to do it before. Back then we were just starting off and one asked thought we actually do it, but now we're doing probably average what at least four of those a
Yeah,
year. Try to do it and try to like this fire museum. They don't charge anything for investigations, but they take
donation
donations,
based.
and we
Yep,
always give donations because
absolutely.
of the time they take. And this place is awesome. It's awesome inside, and we got a lot of stuff out of there.
Right.
And so that's where we're going Saturday night.
Yeah. I can't wait to get Mel and Jason in there. Let's get.
I know.
I think it will be a very cool place for Mel to explore. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Is what time is this your second time?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
you didn't meet Bobby yet.
Mm-mm.
Bobby be there. I
He
talked to him. I
was
talked to him today.
he was sick,
S-
I
Yeah, he
believe,
was sick.
or like a family emergency
Yeah,
or something.
he was in the
Something.
hospital.
Yeah,
He wasn't
that's
doing
it.
well.
Yes.
He like, oh, well, good now, Scott. Can't wait to see you. So
Good.
this is our third time on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, because you've been there. You were there with Bill and Don,
right,
and then it was
actually,
you and I.
no, actually, this is probably my fourth time. because I went with when it first started off. It was me, Maddie,
Oh, that's
and
right. That's right.
yeah,
Yeah,
and yeah, yeah.
I
So
do remember that.
that's how I started here.
All right, let's see if I. Oh. I'm gonna break it again. There it goes.
Yeah, well,
I got it. I got it. I just gotta let it
yeah,
go and not touch it again.
it built down, but you can't believe I'm not covered. That's the air already for them.
Right.
They're from York, PA, so
Well, and for us right now too. I mean, holy shit. I mean, on average, before the moves came and everything else, I mean, it was at least one investigation a month.
oh yeah,
But so for those of you who don't know the backstory, the kind of history to like Scott and I and stuff like that. So we are both from Pennsylvania, but he's in Ohio. I'm in Indiana. We've got team members on both of our teams because we all collab together back in Pennsylvania. So since since I've come out to Indiana and Scott and I got real, you know, um, and we did our collab thing. Now it's just we we try to do it as fair as possible for all of us when it comes to our travel time and our travel expenses. Um, because uh, unfortunately, this is, and see, this is something too that a lot of people don't think about when it comes to like paranormal researchers and stuff like that. It's not like we're getting an open invitation to go investigate all of these places scot free. And you know what I mean? Like, we pay to investigate the place, we pay for our travel time, we pay for our travel expenses. You know what I mean? So that also plays a huge factor into what teams are capable and able to do when it comes to their research, their
right,
investigations. You know what I mean? And see, and that's something else. You got these bigger guys on the totem pole here who are kind of like crashing down on the lower guys on the totem pole. And, oh, well, you ain't got no room to talk because you haven't investigated here or you haven't investigated here. What? What?
yeah. Well, back then, when me, Bill, and Lawton got there, it was guests. Uh, we we tried to do sometimes 2 investigations a month because we were getting people residential cases a lot.
Right.
Now I don't get any out here, but I got one or two of them out here that um they never come back. So and it's not been too bad. But yeah, I mean that's how we started off. We probably did like 20 investigations at least a year.
Right.
There's only like 4 or 5 of them that were places like the museums and jails and bed and breakfasts and bars and that kind of stuff. The rich residential. So but we have some good residential cases too though.
Yeah. Well, and the residential cases for me, I think is always something uh, we handle them very gently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think, and I've seen it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen it. We've all seen it, especially depending on how long you have been within this community, where there is some backlash in how certain teams have handled like residential cases and things that have happened during residential cases. And look, we will be the first to agree. If you do something fucked up when you're doing a residential investigation, okay, like maybe a warning, maybe like, look, like that's not professional, dude. You shouldn't do that. That's not cool. It's not. And if the shit persists, if it keeps happening, you're the asshole. You are the asshole. Like, there's no other way of looking at it, unfortunately. Like, and we've heard some nightmare stories, haven't we? With like
Uh,
things that happen and it sucks.
yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that. But we had we had a few residential cases that were out there, and then we found out that there was. We thought that it was fake and stuff, and but to get there and just not. Well, you don't always get everything anyways, but there's oh my god, every night this time this happens, this happens, this time. You get there and just, I think they just wanted to have people out there, just for the notoriety. But whatever. I mean, I know we're wasting our gas and stuff to go there and our time.
Right.
So that's why I'm
Right.
saying that. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't think I have to say it, but there was a ghost hunting show on where they went to a bar
Yes.
and they did investigation for them. There's glasses moving on the tier thing that had glasses and shaking, and they had in the bathroom they had a face that showed up in the mirror, and they went and looked around. Here they had this thing up in the attic that made the glasses move, and it had a light behind the mirror that had a weird face. And it's actually try a lot of time to stop by. They're pissed. Well, it should be, and I'll be too. But for the most part, we have a great time. We get to go to all kinds of places. So, last place we went to was Boatown Elementary School here in Ohio. That was a lot of fun. Okay, to your music.
There we
There
go.
you go.
It went like click. It went click.
Were you making foul noises or something? Mute yourself?
I'm like beating on my laptop. No wonder nothing works for me.
Well, you heard
Computer.
my laptop earlier.
Yeah.
That thing's new. I'll probably take it
Something
next week.
wrong with that, man. Might want to get that looked into. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a warranty on it, so I got 2 year warranty. Not a good deal.
We'll say
I
more.
think it's just a fan. I mean, if the warranty was off it, I could put one in easy.
Right.
But I don't want to do with it. I put many fans in my mind before.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I send my shit off and somebody else.
And my Star Wars laptop, I had to replace his USB slots.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's off. But
I
oh
want
well.
to. Hang on, I'm just sharing. I'm sharing.
No, on my word, sure.
Sharing. Sharing.
So.
Sharing.
Oh gosh.
No. Thank you.
I'm watching Perfects.
Mm-hmm.
All we got, all that. So I'm plugging.
And then you keep sharing it.
Now I'm gonna. They have a special 3 month thing. You get 10% off if you go through my Paranormal experience. It's FPE10
Oh, okay.
to check out for 3 months. I think 3 months is like it's like $9 or something like that. So you probably get, I think it's like $12 in for 3 months. I guess you can try it.
Right.
But I got it for a year. I got that.
Which normally is your best bet. I mean, when you're doing things like that or like, subscriptions and shit like that, you're better off just like doing the
well, it came. I used the Ghost Hunters discount.
Right.
For the year. It got to be $21.50 the year. That's how it is.
Oh, ow, ow.
But yeah, there's a lot of new, like, cool shows on, like independent film, you know,
That's the kind of
producers.
stuff that I like watching. I think, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of respect within this community for like the guys that are kind of on the higher totem pole, that the ones who are on TV, the ones who people are looking at every day on,
Mm.
you know.
Ghost Fighters.
What?
I love Ghost Fighter. They're
You
real
what?
nice. They're really nice people.
Okay, well you
Hey,
gotta
it's
go tell
Jesse.
daddy.
Uh,
You gotta go tell daddy. Mommy can't get it for you right now.
let's go to our YouTube being check out. We had an interview with Ghost Fighters a couple weeks ago.
Right.
That was awesome. And like Pastor, we has my paranormal experience. We had them on last week. They're a lot of fun too. They're nice people.
Right.
Think about it, maybe
Yeah,
having
see,
that.
that's why I'm glad we're stuck where we are, and I'm okay with that because we get to chill with like all the cool kids
Mm-hmm.
within like the community. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we don't have to worry about the ones that we've really socialized with and talked to and stuff like that being like the assholes within the community.
right. And I try to get some kind of famous people on too. You know, and the like we look to get regular groups like us on as much as you can. But that's why I'll try to get somebody that goes fine we got on. You know, they're pretty darn famous. And like my hero experience, we had
Right.
I'm not sure what else we had on, but we had Andrea Perron on a couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
We had on a good friend of mine, Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
She's the author. Um, she's Leslie Rule. I've been trying to get some other ones on now. Right now I'm talking to a few of them. I'm not gonna say who they are. Right now it's a busy time of the year, but I'm trying to get talking with them. I'm trying to get somebody for December because usually I have at least one, or I like to have one, just one per
Right.
month. And we just had on my parents' experience on the third. So I'm thinking down the road, maybe getting Danny Jones on, who is the CEO and the founder of my Perfect. So I don't know if it'll be
Uh-oh.
soon. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man,
You're you're lagging.
am I?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you're lagging and you're like freezing. Huh, for once it's your ass becoming robotic and not mine.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear you, but you were cutting in and out. It's probably just your damn connection.
How about now?
Welcome, seriously, welcome to the Midwest, guys. Like our
Yeah, I
connection
got,
sucks.
but I got the extra line in from my router. I'm not using Wi-Fi.
Mm, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
always on my
am
Wi-Fi.
I still lagging?
No, not now. You're not.
All right. Well, I was moving around doing this kind of shit, so I could be something. All right. Well, if I have to, I'll come back into it. I mean, if I'm lagging, yeah.
Oh, and yeah, so like not only are like do we want guests who are like prominently known within the community, but guys, like listen, we hear you, we've heard you, we understand you. Like um we've had some requests to kind of go back to our like old roots a little bit and be more of like the storytellers and stuff like that. um and we're cool with that. We love that. We enjoy like sharing stories of hauntings and the cryptids and stuff like that with you guys because we like it too, obviously. But we want you guys too, like if you're willing to come on like Scott and I do and show your face and be on camera and you're comfortable doing that, and you want to come on and you want to share some of your personal experiences that you have had, we want you to join us. Come join us. If you're not comfortable, if you're not comfortable doing this, you don't have to be on camera.
No, we have just your voice on.
Yeah, I mean, you can always do just your voice. And the cool thing about how we stream is if you can't be on with us when we're live and you just want to be able to chat with us and tell us your story, we can play it. You don't have to technically be here during the hours of, when we are live, for your story to be told. So we want to share more personal experiences that you all have had, with everybody else, with our fan base, with our followers, with our,
Yeah, as long
so
as you're comfortable with it.
exactly, as long as you are comfortable with it. um and something that's really cool too is it's a really good way. I mean, especially if you're comfortable doing this, it is a really good way of, I know there's a lot of people out there who have had an experience and they're just like, damn, like, I just still don't know how to feel about this kind of like thing. So, what are you doing? Are you like,
I got this damn fly. The pastor, I'm trying to kill him.
damn, Scott?
The damn fly. I ain't gonna.
You damn shit.
Flamboyant here. I was just start to dance, Joe.
But it's a really good way to connect with other people that won't make you feel as if you're crazy for what you experienced or what you saw or what you felt, or you know what I mean? So, we want you guys to come on and join us and, and tell your stories to everybody else. All you got to do is reach out to us and just let us know. I mean, we've got many ways, many ways of reaching out to us now.
Right.
Oh, I can't. So yeah, guys, I understand okay, so unfortunately we are streaming live on TikTok too as well. But our TikTok viewers cannot hear Scott. They can only, unfortunately, hear me. So guys, if you are viewing this on TikTok and you actually want to be able to see our whole broadcast, not just hear me, but hear, Scott, and follow us as well, join us over on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. You guys, we stream through all of our outlets by the same name. So Paranormal Gateway Paratalk, you can find us through any of our outlets. You can also message us through any of our outlets. We try to make it as easy as possible. And you guys can reach out to us on our websites as well, too. So
yeah, we have email or link too. So
I was gonna say I should have went into like our comments and like pinned our like our websites and stuff like that.
all right. Yeah, Steve, what the hell?
The hell, Scott? Normally you do that, not me.
No, but I did get to start too late today. Yeah.
Look, I just got backstage access. Don't give me this shit.
Backstage pass.
Exactly. I got the VIP.
Oh yeah.
Woo! I'm a VIP now, y'all. Scott took me out of the crib. He upgraded me to a bed.
Upgraded to the admin. So here's to go.
I got
we talk about that. This is pretty awesome that StreamYard now, you have to have paid version, but you now have actually not, you got one co-host, I think, on your team, but you have many as you want, I think, on a team if you have the program like that we have.
Right.
Um, now, before when I set the show up, she had to come in as guest. Now, I gave her a co-host for the first bring in the show how they laid out and how the platform laid out and show her how to do some stuff like change banners, that kind of stuff. And now she's an admin, so she can start doing shows. If I'm sick, she can get do a show by herself now.
So now I can fuck with shit, is what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Then now she can mess all kinds of shit up. No, but it's awesome. I mean, that was a really good idea. And
It is. It is pretty cool because I mean, look, you guys know. I mean, I think everyone understands now. We're how many episodes in with our, with our podcast and stuff and our show.
28.
But shit happens, y'all. Like we're only human too. Like shit happens. We can't. We try to stick to our schedule, but we have personal lives, we have families, we have things that just pop up, and we can't always guarantee that one, we're always going to be here together, every week. So it is nice because at least now, if there's something up on Scott's end and he's not feeling good or he's busy or he's got something on, and I'm like, hey, I'm still good, dude. It's good. We can still have a show. It's and vice versa.
Now, if it comes down to having the guests and stuff, we do it what we can. I know
Hmm.
Keisha couldn't make a couple times. I was trying to do it myself, so I still should do the same if that happened. So, like last week, we couldn't help it with stuff was going on, so we just postponed it, and now we're doing it this week. Um,
Right. Right.
uh,
And that's why I said. I mean, it's I don't know, and maybe that's part of the issue in just a wide spectrum of what's going on within like this community is maybe people are just taking things like way too serious or like yes, we have a podcast. Yes, we have a schedule. Yes, but we also can't control certain shit happening and you have to be understanding to
or
that.
what comes out of our mouths.
Yeah, or technical issues too because
Oh
look
god.
guys, there's been I mean, how many shows now where someone hasn't been able to connect, someone hasn't been able to it's just been
Yeah.
yeah, been interesting.
Well, knock on wood, we had extreme problems with guests in the past. So, and they're understanding too.
Right.
But I mean, there's some like I know like a week guest came up. I think it was Andrea Perron, I think, and I had her on 3 months ahead. I had her scheduled 3 months out because she was doing all kinds of shows and stuff, and I couldn't do. I can't change it. So I think
Right.
I was on that. You weren't feeling well. I think that night or something happened.
Right.
I had her on, and in fact, some like we had to do a Saturday for a guest, and
Yes.
we're fine too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say out there, our show is based on Wednesdays, but if we have to get a special guest on, we can do it
Right.
any other night, as long as it doesn't clash. Just like you had a family event that you had to go to, and like because
Mhm.
your kid wanted tickets or something. And that
Mhm.
was awesome, by the way. So I had no problem doing that. Like we had a good time, and like I said, shit happens,
Right.
and I don't mind if she don't mind doing it by herself. So I mean, there's always something to talk about,
Right.
and it goes by fast. So
It does. It see now I'm the frozen one.
there you are. You're frozen. You're singing a song now.
No, no, I'm not singing. No, I don't sing on air, Scott.
Let it go.
No. What the hell was I singing earlier? It was all your fault.
I don't know.
The hell did you start? I forget what it was.
I don't know.
I
Some
might
type.
have to hold
I don't
on.
know. Back out from back in.
Let me switch this shit around and see what happens.
Come back out and come back in here.
Well, I think it's just the camera. Because remember,
No,
I'm still
yeah.
having issues with my
There you are.
yeah. So
But
you
that
know,
way,
like
now
now I
you're,
gotta face this damn dress.
now you, you have your profile now.
Can't do this. No. See, I mean the light's still red, so it's still. I must have just like bumped
Oh, you said, did
the
you
damn
order,
cord.
did you order the
No,
camera?
no, because
Look,
I'm still
look
looking.
like you're high now.
What happened?
Looks like you're high now. You're froze. Oh, there she goes. Looks just me, guys. Oh my. I want to talk about um, Leslie Rule, who is planning on coming out with a new ghost book coming out, and it's going to be some collaboration for old books she had with three else, and some new ones that she'll find. But I can't wait for that. That'll probably be out. I'm thinking probably as first, and that's first. I don't know, maybe after the New Year sometime. What else do you look at this other cost? Hey, come and chat with me. I'll put you on there since T's like bailing on me. But we're hoping to get back to I got the show now of Pushtown. We have good stuff there. Right now we're going over the evidence.
Oh my god.
And then probably within a few weeks we're gonna have a couple of the investigators who are along with us at Pushtown going over some evidence, and we have some video evidence to show. So maybe maybe middle of this next month, which are gonna one. So and she's out again. There. Let me see. Another place to like is in Pennsylvania. There's a Haldwin Mansion. That's probably a place to go. That's in Pennsylvania. Let's see what else we did. Up there's Pioneer Cemetery. That back can be up in the mountains. Who killed me here? Excuse me. But like I was saying, we started off about looking into groups. You got here to check out the full on shit. Hey, let me down here, girl. Now you're back. I'm it's Babylon.
God.
Talking about it.
I can still hear you the whole damn
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
it's
talk
that
about
camera
Post
again.
about having the guys on. Let's get the evidence review.
Poatstown, and y'all, we got lucky with Poatstown because we almost lost hours of video. So we got back from Poatstown, and for some reason, all of my video was corrupted. So luckily, I don't know.
She had the green line of death.
Oh man, it was every single video. I mean, and it's not just like, just like a little line on like the top of the screen. No, it's a thick ass line the whole way across the whole middle of the screen. So, but somehow I don't know what I did. I don't really think I did anything. I think I just had my laptop up and running too long without like powering it off and powering it back up. But I don't have the green line of death anymore. I got one of them too. Actually, I've got like 3 of them.
I hypnotized you with the ghost. Here's this. I'll get this out real quick and show. It's a ghost stop. This is my Christmas present from T.
Scanning FM.
It's a ghost box. Or S box.
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. It goes to it's an AM FM scanning. Um, you can just put it to a setting where you can do EVP sessions with it. Actually, like a voice recorder. It's got a flashlight, and I can't hear T anymore. Oh, he's talking to the talk. So pretty cool. And you can actually record your sessions on it too, and it's down there on the computer. Pretty awesome. Right now they're on sale for $80. You're back.
I'm back.
What are you talking on
Did
TikTok?
you miss me? Yes, I was.
Oh, yes, dear. I was just showing my gift from you.
I take care of my guys.
You do? You do? Especially mine, your ass.
Right. So have you tried the S box in your home yet, Scott? Would you like to tell our viewers like what you got in your home? Is Sharon there yet? Should we not talk about it?
That wasn't with my S-Box. That was a regular recorder. I did
That's
try
why.
it.
But that's why I asked you, have you used it in your house yet?
No, I didn't. I didn't want everybody to do that, but no, I think it's a feel in the house there. I think I saw one day too. So I didn't see her. I saw like out doing dishes, and I looked over. I saw down the hallway. Oh boy, what the hell? I'm right home.
Telling you.
Well, when I did it, I always test my recorders, before we go. And I was going, it's obviously testing. Is there anybody here? And I just put it back and heard, yes. Like, oh
Yeah.
boy. And it was female. I'm like, oh no.
What? What? Any what?
Well, I've done it since. I don't know. Don was telling me
Chargers for what?
you snapped it in your home.
Huh?
Didn't know we get. But she's here. Knock some walls every once in a while and stuff on. Got stuff on off tables and.
They're all them.
No, you have the charger.
Where?
There's cat beans all day at one
In
time.
your bedroom somewhere.
Oh, so here's
Get my glasses. Damn kid.
It's not a bad anything. I'm sinister or anything. So
Thank you.
so I think I'm afraid of it. So.
Yeah, you're afraid.
No, I'm not. It's not bothering me, but I haven't told her much at all. So Don goes, you shouldn't be doing that in your house.
I know.
You're only thinking. I said, well, I didn't plan on it. I was just doing testing it. Then
I think sometimes you have to though. So like I think we've talked about this before. Like on the show. So like we moved into this house, and so how the situation went for us was my husband was actually out in Indiana. Oh my God, what, like 2 months before the boys and I actually came out.
huh.
So like, he was out here by himself, and he's always been like my skeptic. You know what I mean?
Oh, Charmy's
And he was starting to kind of like, question certain things. He was like, man, wife, like this just feels weird. This just like this feels weird. Well, then the boys and I get out here, and literally within, oh my God, our first 2 hours of being here, like something fucking happened. And it wasn't me who took notice to it first. It was my 14-year-old son. So then it was like I felt compelled to set up like a recorder to see what else would happen.
Yeah, I was expecting I heard that. Like, yeah. I've never heard another one. And I said I better stop it.
Well, I mean, do you know anything about the history of?
No, it could be pretty good idea if it's, I mean, just gunshots. I hear them right
Oh,
outside.
I know you.
And, but it's, in the sirens and stuff, and it's not the best in the neighborhood. But,
Right,
who knows that in this buildings are burning around here? It could be murders, deaths, predators. I have no idea. And I don't think, I'm not going to look into it anymore. I don't want to go that far into it.
right.
But like she said about Post Town, we got a lot of good stuff there. I saw something I think I
Yeah.
see. And
Man, I'm so thankful we didn't lose. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today, and I was like, you don't understand. Like, even an hour of audio, a half an hour of audio, you have no idea what you could have just lost or missed in in that time
well,
frame.
yeah,
You
Post
know,
Town.
so
I just saw Don's now, and I saw stuff with his, but I got but yeah, stairway one. I got more from the stairway recorder than
okay.
that's what you want to explain it, the stairways.
Uh-huh.
What's the girl's name that fell? I forget what her name was. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But she fell. She didn't die there, but she fell, and she died later in the hospital.
Hmm.
But their death there was what was that who was that, the
It was
mother,
Daryl's mom.
Carol's mom, who went
Yeah.
to place now. But we got all stuff out there. We got the basketball that fell off the chair. We played that last week, I think, for everybody.
Yeah.
Um, we like I said at the very end, um, in the morning we were just laying down. I saw something I didn't think I was gonna see, and it kind of freaked me out. That I didn't talk about it at all until I arrived with Tia that day, and I kind of got bitched out by the other guys for not telling them. That I didn't know how to tell you it, but and I'm not thinking I should talk about it now because it might be in something coming up. I don't know yet, but I don't know if it's telling or not. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something that I don't know. It'd be considered a legend or a creature. I guess I could tell you
Right.
that kind of like that, but not say evil at all.
Right.
So I'm not going there because it wasn't
Yeah.
what I saw.
Right.
Um, and I'll tell you where I saw it was. I'll tell you this: I saw it up in the corner of the ceiling, and it was looking down at her teeth, when she's sleeping,
Right.
and it was like there for like seconds, and I had to be. It felt like forever at first. And I blinked and it was gone. But I said, "Okay," I just laid there staring at it. I regret to sleep, but I got goosebumps thinking about it. And I said, I told her that she was like, "What the hell?" I was like, I didn't, you know.
But you know what? It was so weird because and I even told Scott this, like so when we first all got in bed and everything else, like I felt fine. Like I felt absolutely fine. Like I got leg out, like I'm all like I'm sprawling out. I'm going to bed, man. And then it was like I became that turtle tucked in my shell. Like I kind of came
Well, it's cold. It
in
was
and
cold in
like
there.
caved into like the fetal position, and like I took the blanket and I'm like up over my damn head, and like I don't like, it. I don't know. It was a weird feeling, but see, I think I kind of have the upper hand on certain things when because even if I feel very scared, like I still feel protected, if that makes any sense. Like
Right.
um so like I have my guys, okay? Well, now I have Mel, which is great because I get to like, break her in, and she's gonna be like another shit giver of like the guys. So I'm so happy about that. But like, even if something does happen where it's just like, oh my god, like what the hell just happened, like I guess maybe I don't get to experience the full kind of like shock of it or like fear of it because I still feel protected with you guys.
But the other thing
You
is,
know?
it's been the last year or so, but I've been more open up to stuff.
Yes.
Another
And
thing,
Bill's the same way. Bill's been opening up to different.
another thing with when we laid down to sleep, I remember waking up at first, and I remember looking over by Don's and looking up and seeing a ceiling fan there. Remember I told you that fall saw a ceiling fan there?
No shit.
Yeah, and then I look up, I see a ceiling fan there. I want to ask you
Yeah.
what's there. Yeah. No, like something else was
Yeah, I
solid
don't.
wasn't
I
there.
would have remembered a ceiling fan being
Yeah,
there.
it wasn't there. Well, I look up, it wasn't there at all. I know it was
Yeah.
one there in the past or whatever, many years ago, but I'm just with back at Hinsdale. Remember where I saw in the bedroom that
Insale was
that
wicked.
is an old time radio that Mara took it on the stand. I saw the old time radio, and I saw 4 people standing over by the bed looking down at me, and I'm arguing with them about something about something's on the radio, and they're saying no, like that. And I woke up and there wasn't there. There's no radio there, and
Right.
but there's all these old time radios like you saw back from the Waltons. That's how I saw you.
Yep.
Your weird shit.
I did.
Just weird stuff. Good hey brother. Connor, doggy's out.
Well, Scott, it's 8:00. Do you want to do an intermission? Take a break? Because I could definitely take a potty break if you're down.
I got a 5-minute thing here if you want.
Okay, you wanna do that, and then we can come back after 5 minutes.
Yeah, give me a second. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. Okay, guys, so we will be right back. We are going to take a 5-minute intermission break, potty break, drink, food, snack, whatever. So grab yours, go pee potty, and
grab
be
yours,
back in
grab
5
yours
minutes.
body.
Yeah, you got to grab your snack and grab your drink, man. Oh, or grab yours and go potty. Fucking Scott. Leave it to you, man.
Okay, guess that's 5 minutes. The video I set up 5 minutes, so it's 5 minutes. I guess T is still doing her thing. Yeah, make these intermissions on called Canva. I like it a lot. I do all our videos from there. I do a newsletter also from Canva. Check it out, pretty cool. Well, biggest luck about India. I got that here about 2 years. So, if anybody out there who wants to jump in and see one person, you want to have a comment or something we can talk about. Another investigation that we had was New York at the museum. Oh, she's back now. I guess we can talk about that while she's in here. Hey, T. Welcome back.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Kids.
Hey. You're in the off by a minute. I was talking about how I made my intro videos that I use at Canva. I use that for a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
I use that for a lot of stuff. The RPG's letter, I use it for that. I'll talk about
Ooh.
the museum. Another place to got a lot of
Oh.
good stuff at Palmyra. Yeah, she.
Okay. What was the last part you said?
About Palmyra. About that's the place to do also. You get a lot of stuff out there.
The
It's
really cool thing about Palmyra, if you guys don't know anything about this place, is so how it's like a combo deal. Because like what is it? It's the printing.
it's the old Phelps store.
1, 2. It's like what? 2 different stores? 3
It's
different?
yes, it's two stores that they're actually connected together.
Yeah.
Could go through, but it's Phelps is the name of the store.
Yes.
So yeah, we got a lot of stuff there. I was there. I think I was there maybe 3 times. Yeah, I think it was 3 times.
I was there once.
You're you're your group that time, Bill, right?
It was me, Bill, Christy, and TJ.
Hmm.
Yes. So yeah, and we got a lot of it. That's where we got that like oh my god. What the hell did Bill label it? Like the screams from hell or like something like that. Like it
Was
was
that Palmyra?
insane.
I thought that was.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was from Selma.
No, that was Palmyra.
Oh, really? Yeah.
What is up, Ox? No, excuse me, sir.
Get.
He just like pounds through the door.
Oh, it's a cat.
Close my door.
We got one.
Thank you.
I don't know if I have it on here or not. Talk a little bit, T. I'm gonna look for something.
What are you looking for?
I'm gonna try to find that one EV3 that we got the tower there.
Yeah, we've got. I mean, honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait until we can actually share everything from like Poatstown with everybody, because that was really a cool place to be able to get into and investigate,
Right.
and being able to speak to Daryl, very personally like that was
Mm-hmm.
really cool too, because it kind of, in some ways, it kind of collaborated with some of the shit that we had happening at times. Like it, so that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
for
want
it
to
here.
see if I can switch over my camera. It probably won't let me. Hopefully it will let me. Nope. It's not going to let me. Dang.
That's weird. How that here. Huh.
Oh, there we go again. Okay, there we go. I was about ready to start yelling. Ugh.
That's weird. I'm sorry, Alicia.
But
Well,
it's still not letting me connect with the other camera.
smart. Sorry, computer, yes. Oh, well.
Well, I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in. But it seems like every time I do that, it also mutes us.
Yeah. Actually, me too. Actually, it'd be me too if it's
So
on.
if you see me muted, that's why. Because I'm going to unplug this and then try to plug it back in.
All right.
Oh, what didn't mute me?
You're slow on.
Yep.
Well, what we got, if he, I can tell you out. It's our first time there. And we got Bill and Thick Angie with us, who was in our group then. And we're upstairs in the dining room area, dining room table. And there's a red light that was on a computer flashing. He asked me that's supposed to do that. And then right after that, you can hear clear as day, come on down with us. And it's clear as day. And I'm like, that's really creepy. I wish I had plates for it, but that's one of the best ones we ever had out there. But except we're gonna have a lot of stuff from Post Down. I got like over 70 files that I got. That actually I picked just the best ones because there's just a ton of just talking, hello, hi, oh Jesus. A lot of talking, a lot of it you couldn't understand, but it was full sentences talking. A lot of stuff there. I get any video. I want to see all my video. I take any videos or any photo. I probably take photos for me because it's hard for me to stop and take a photo without my cane.
Right.
So I'll get one on my hat. Just
We should
snap
attach. We should like attach like a GoPro or something to like your cane.
on my hat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get one of those helmets.
Do that. Oh my god.
Bad. That's so bad. Oh, what the hell?
I mean, we've joked. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have joked about getting Scott like one of those. Okay, so if you don't know, I mean, look, we make fun, we poke, we tease, and so does Scott too. But unfortunately, Scott does have. Do they consider it a disease? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yes. I have cerebral ataxia. So yeah, I have slurred speech and I have balance problems in walking
Right.
sometimes. And yeah, it also calls me. I think I have like bad stomach problems and joints. I probably have joints sometimes. So yeah, it can pain me sometimes during AR investigations. Kind of hard, but
Especially when there's a lot of stairs, you
oh
all.
god.
Like, and
This last two
and
are killers. I'm going.
see, like this is where the all the love in all of us, and the teasing and the picking comes in with Scott, because like, so I have come up with the idea, and I'm telling you, man, we're doing it. We're doing it. So there's these things. What are they called? Stair slides?
Hell
Stair
no.
slides. I
You
think they're
came
stair
up with
slides.
that, you're full of shit, too.
Okay, so like, no, you can find them, or like we looked them up. I forget if it was Don or Bill or who it was, but they looked it up online.
But see,
And
I need
my
an
husband
exercise,
is
though.
the
That's
one
the whole
who
thing.
told me about these things, and I'm like, oh my God, like I want this, because look, guys, okay, look. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a businesswoman. I
Football
deal with
fan.
myself, like, like, so I'm gonna admit, okay, like most everybody showers upstairs. So that dirty laundry that accumulates upstairs, I'm that bitch that will just chuck it down the stairs.
Yeah, and the basket.
Okay, like I'll
Yeah,
just exactly.
I used to do it. I used to do that.
So like, but having like a stair slide, well then I could just like let it slide down the slide, and then I
Well,
could just slide down the
she
slide.
told me that. I just thought about, oh my god, when there's an airplane that wrecks and they toss out the freaking loft, they can see me slide down and I think, whee!
Here we go.
Oh my god,
So
that's
there
the
was
first thing I thought of.
oh shit, what was the name of the place that we went? Fuck. That we went to visit when we were investigating at Hinsdale.
That's Wildwood Sanitarium.
Yes, Wildwood. That's it.
Yeah.
So this place was like wicked, like with its staircases and shit like that.
It
So
was
like,
hot as hell in there too. It was so hot.
look, but that would be the perfect place to like give you your stair slide. I mean, from like one staircase to another, just
Or
like
or
boom, 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 boom.
just take me down to the basement and I'll sleep in the tub while you guys do your tour. Shock therapy.
We'll leave your ass down there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Um,
I told her you might get back there. I was talking with her, and she's a real nice lady. And she was saying that we should come by next time and do an investigation. Because she got hers looking really nice now. I mean, out
dude,
front.
we need to. Bill and I just talked about Wildwood too, and so I'm pretty sure we are projecting it, but I think it's going to be kind of like maybe a March, April
Yeah.
kind
I
of
thought
like
right
thing.
here.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because okay, depending on how certain investigations go for us, what we end up catching, we kind of like to get back into that place if it's doable in a very timely manner. And the reason for this is because it also kind of clarifies validation in some of the things that we may have possibly got from like our last investigation, if that makes any sense. So because we had the investigation that we did at Poatstown, and because it's a place that, guys, it's big, like it's huge. It's huge. If you are, oh my God, if you are a team and you are under 10 people in your team and you don't have all the bells and fancy whistles and okay, you are not going to be able to cover all of that ground in one night.
Well, not only
Like
that, with all
you
the
can't.
floors and all
So
actual rooms,
we
all
want
the
to
rooms,
get back in.
yeah, all the rooms and floors, and even for people who go in there to festivals, they set up all the wire cameras and stuff. That would take us forever. We don't have enough equipment to do that even. So we use
Yes.
our DVR
Yes.
cams and we take certain rooms. Next time, I'm going to pick a different room to do that I did
Right.
last time. Because, like
Right.
she said, it is huge. I'm thinking 3 or 4 investigations to be able to cover all of it. And it's because when you pull up the outside, it looks like it's kind of school. It doesn't look that
It
big from
does
the
not.
street. But once you
Yes.
get there, it's cheap inside.
Look, I'll put it this way, y'all. Like when Scott and I actually passed the place, like we actually passed it, and I'm like, no, wait, this can't be right. Like we're up too far. This ain't right.
Yeah,
So we
turn
turned
around possible,
around,
bitch.
and like once we got turned around and we came back to it from like the other side,
Yeah.
it reminds you of for like face value of the place. It reminds you of an old 70s, 80 just grade school like schoolhouse. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's what it is. Bitch, yeah.
Well, but no, because it was more than just
No, that's right. Back in the 60s. Actually, 58, wasn't
there
it?
were like multiple grades
Yeah.
in that school. Like
Yeah.
it's big.
Yeah.
So
But,
I think
and also that I thought was weird, that we didn't see it. It's not that far off the road.
no,
It's the way, I think, what, 150 feet off the road, maybe? About. Yeah.
give or take. Yep.
Yeah. It's not that hard road. So,
And but you know what? We were also talking. I mean, we were also talking, so we could have been just
oh, yeah.
distracted and not really. But I mean, we did. I mean, for us to
Yeah.
pass it, I'm like, holy shit, Scott! How did we pass this? Like,
Yeah.
so what we are projecting, Daryl, if you're watching, hey buddy, we want to come back, but we want to do a weekend thing with you. That is actually what we are projecting for our next time to go back. The really cool thing about Poatstown, you all, is Daryl provides like sleeping quarters for the teams, for the investigators, the researchers, and man, does that make it so nice because you're right there on grounds. You don't. So I know for us personally, we
Yeah.
will start an investigation. I mean, if we're ready before the sun goes down, we're starting.
Well, that actual, their bedrooms have 6 beds in it. And the
Mm-hmm.
sofa, if it's like a single sofa, it has a little kitchenette.
It's very nice, guys. It's nice.
It was a classroom to begin with,
Yes.
and it converted into a bedroom. But
Yep.
yes, I mean, I think it was extra on a frost, I think, wasn't it? Or 70. I can't remember what it was, but it is worth. It's on site, not direct on your hotel or anything. It's nice.
And
It's
right
nice.
now, well, I'd have to ask him or check. We could check out the website, Scott, if you want to go on and like share his website. But when we booked, so like right after we booked, on his website, it was actually showing that the sleeping quarters were like kind of like out of commission because he was adding on like bathing
Yeah, and
facilities.
I don't know bathroom because
Yes.
bathroom was down in that area in one of the old restrooms. So yeah, do that. Yeah, that was kind of a
I mean, it has
but
bathrooms and everything. Like it has
yeah,
operating and working
yeah,
bathrooms.
it does. It
But
does.
he was in the process of actually doing like a bathing area showering area for like the people staying over.
Right. There's a link for it if you want. Then you can just click all investigations tab, or just look around the site a little bit. I'll share a tab real quick to see that.
And Daryl and his wife are such sweethearts. Oh my
Oh,
goodness
they are.
gracious. Such sweethearts. Oh, what was the name of the other two gentlemen that we had met?
One guy was a comedian. I don't know who, but the other one's the son.
And
I'm not sure what his name was though.
did like the tour and stuff with us.
Uh,
So it was like
oh,
in
yeah,
like a lodging.
that was yeah. I forget his name, but he was nice too. Let me do the full on that. There's just like um, you can go on to
Yeah,
what
like you got to go into like the investigation
investigation.
tabs.
Yeah,
Um, and then like all the different prices for like just investigations, and then like investigations with like
yeah.
lodging. It will all pop up for you. Yeah, sleeping quarters is what it's called now.
I got touching. I get to hang up.
So do I.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I never had before. I don't ever use it unless I'm play videos. I flap it. There they go. There are information you get. It's like if you get 4 or 5 people, it's not bad on price
Right.
either. So I didn't think it was, but yeah. All right, go back to our mugs. There we go. We're back. She's talking to herself. Yeah, I'm gonna taste bacteria. I will get there probably 2 or 3 times, I imagine, to get try to cover from the state area. There's like just stop. Oh, I got the yellow pen too. Pen. Flashlight pen.
Yeah, I think my kids heisted mine. I don't know where mine is anymore.
Did you
Damn.
when did you ask your full spectral eye, or did you get a remote?
Hmm. I did. I did.
They're running the watch batteries.
So the really cool part about us going back to Mansfield, you guys, is so when I went the last time, that was my first time going, and I went with Scott. So now I'm familiar with like the layout, and unless they totally switched it around on us,
They might have gotten these fires in. So
which I mean, I think the last time we were there, the gentleman was talking about they were possibly thinking about moving like one of the engines or something.
yeah,
Okay. So I mean that might be like maybe like the only change. Hopefully. Uh but the cool thing is once you get yourself familiar with a location, especially the acoustics of a location, it helps in your researching so much. Um so with Mansfield, what we were very easily able to figure out was when you're in kind of like the front hall, kind of right, like the hall, I guess.
yeah, that's
It's
but
it's
yeah,
it's like a hall that goes because there's multiple different ways that you can go into different sections of like this museum. But there is kind of like this main hall that will take you the whole way down through all of the different sections. It's like one big circle if you follow it around. And that space in through there, it kind of gives us some like echoing and backfeed depending on what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't get that in the other kind of different areas. Do you think? Oh, wait, hold on. Mel might be watching. I was gonna say, do you think we should get Mel with like the cardboard, like cutouts? In the jail,
Oh yeah,
or Jason, just kind of like send him back there by
yeah.
himself.
That'd be funny as hell. Oh, I'm all for it.
There again, another reason we enjoy each other's company. I mean, we love messing with each other too. But I kind of think, oh, this is. Can you
There's the
scroll up on that a little bit?
yeah.
Because was that the one? Oh wait, no, that's not the one. Okay. I thought that was the one where we got the crank.
No, wait a second. The crank
That's this one.
It's out on there, isn't it?
In that group of pictures, no, the upper left. Because it was in the corner of that room.
Oh yeah. There's the crank.
No, I'm telling you, it was from this one.
Which one are you talking about?
Go to the right where all those pictures are on the right hand side.
Over there.
Yep. The first picture.
What? Are you sure? Because right here is your crank.
I'm telling
Right
you,
there.
open that picture up a second.
I'll try to open a little bit. I don't know how I can zoom or not. Hold on.
Because the one that's in that big picture that's not the one that's in the corner.
Be this here?
Yeah, click on it a second.
Oh, there's the bell.
Well, I'm glad you can fucking see that.
I can't do any of it. Yeah, I start on it right
See,
there.
that one looks like it's the one in the corner.
Yeah, I thought that was the one that we heard the crank.
Mm-mm. The one that we heard the crank from was in it was like tucked in that corner between where it opened up to like the back room and that little thing, that little like store kind of like whatever you call it that you go through.
Yeah, I thought it was this one. All right, whatever. I don't remember. I look up funny over on the air.
But that was cool. And I know we've shared that like that audio before, guys, but I'm telling you, if you haven't heard it yet, I mean, unless Scott can like easily like pull it up really quick. I know I can't. But that was one of the wildest things I have ever heard. It was just that was wild. It's really cool to pick something like that up on audio and know there is absolutely positively nothing around you in your natural surrounding that would have caused that.
Right.
Like,
yes, it'll be a good one.
I hope so. I mean, I do. I hope so.
All right, last time that we were there with Bobby, or last time I think we left them too, because you went to Dave. Did. But no, Bobby is there through that time, so. We'll see.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, um so guys, like one of the things that you got to keep in mind with like Mansfield, the museum. So because it being what it is, and there's daytime hours, and there is like a hall attached to it, and they do like bingo and like charity things and like all kinds of like shit. It's kind of like one of those environments where it's always going. It's it's always running, it's always open, it's always so when they open up the doors to someone to come in to investigate, there's someone staying there with you. That way, they can make sure this place is securely locked up before the next day. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you definitely have to appreciate people like that because they are staying until the wee hours of the early morning.
Yeah.
So you can investigate and they could be home in bed, So we try to be, I think we consider ourselves good people within this community. And we try to be fair, we try to be nice, we try to be, like Scott mentioned earlier, that is a place where it's donations only. So, considering they're taking this time out of their personal lives to open up that door and to stay there and, let us investigate, we at least try to make sure that, we donate very well to them
Mhm.
and thank them, especially thank them, for what they're doing. It's
Yeah.
not everybody is night owls. Okay. Got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, you gotta remember.
I felt bad. I did kind of feel bad for that guy the last time because, man, he was just, you could see it in his face. Bless his
no,
heart. He was getting so tired.
Hey, get back. She got some stunned. He goes almost. Yeah, but Bobby, he'll hang out for a while. He's funny. Oh God, I feel like him. He's alright.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
know. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Hmm.
So we will have to keep you guys, posted and stuff like that with like our upcoming investigations. But
Well, we're gonna try to
um,
go live maybe a little bit too Saturday.
yes,
We'll
we
try.
are. So I do know we will definitely be going live through my personal TikTok, but this is how we live stream right now because you have to have a certain amount of followers before you can actually go live on TikTok.
Right.
So we've been using,
I'm gonna have my camera hooked up and
and we're gonna stream through StreamYard. Are we doing that here in this platform, or are we doing that? Where are we going to stream that?
I was gonna do through here.
Through here? Okay.
Yeah, I started there that day testing and I'm pretty good though.
Okay.
Just keep checking backgrounds a while because it was for some reason.
Right. So. Yeah, and I mean the same deal. You guys could if you're on TikTok, you want to follow on TikTok, you want to watch on TikTok. What the hell is my name on TikTok? What's my name, Scott?
Crazy bitch.
No, yeah. But no, it's Witchy Raven on TikTok. I'm going to try my absolute best to live stream on TikTok the whole entire time that we are there. As long as my battery doesn't die, we'll be okay, and we'll be able to do it. But like Scott said, we also have this that we can use and live stream.
My camera will be stationary.
Yes. I mean, we might have some hiccups every now and then with like Wi-Fi connection and stuff like that. Because we're not grounded to our regular connections. We're going to be somewhere else and using
hotspot.
or that, yeah, like the hot spots of data sharing and shit like that.
I want
yeah.
to bring.
And so do I if all else fails.
Yeah,
You just gotta let me know.
Make sure to turn it up for you.
But it will be nice because I'm excited to now you guys you have all got to meet Bill. Bill has actually joined us before during our live streams, our shows. I don't has Don?
He did once, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
they
we were
was.
talking about
Yeah, they came one time because we were.
we were talking about
some investigation. I can't remember.
I do remember that. Yes. Okay, I do remember that.
They were in Hinsdale.
I was gonna say, was that Hinsdale?
I've been.
I think it was.
Yeah.
But we will have one new face to introduce to all of you guys because Jason has not been around for now. He did join us for I think like one or two of our podcast.
Is it
one?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's been a while. I mean, you'd have to.
This is a 28th episode. Or 29.
Yeah.
29. So yeah.
It's been a little while.
Well, we start back in early December last year, I think. Or late November, something like that.
No, it's been. Hold on. I think it has been like over a year because it was either today or yesterday when I saw a thing pop up on my Facebook memories.
Oh yeah.
Was showing something or sharing something from our podcast.
Oh yeah.
So
cool. Could be.
No, we are in November, dude.
Yeah.
That does. Yeah, that does sound about right because
I could tell. Like, come back in again, but I'm not going to do
that. Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's hard to believe. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But so like to continue on, guys, because we enjoy this. We enjoy coming on and getting to meet new people and talking to all of you guys. And of course, we enjoy having guests come on and interviewing our guests and all of you guys getting to know our guest. I think Mike is another one that you and I have kind of been talking about a lot with getting him back on because he is somebody that
like Rick Sacker.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. If y'all don't know anything about him, I mean, please, again, go do some of your own research. He is somebody that I kind of knew a little bit about before, and then Scott was like, "Hey, Teresa," you know, Scott voice. So what do you think about having Mike? You know, and I'm like, well, I'm down, like absolutely, but you know, let me like
the first you didn't know who he was, and then you saw that show.
I forget what it was, and I was
the
like,
Northern
oh
show.
shit! Like yes, absolutely. So, but I still was not very familiar with him. So before he came on the show, and Scott and I both do this. If we're not very familiar with somebody, we will. Did you see that?
What's going on? We're having problems with Facebook. Told ya.
So did we end or not? So how do we know?
No, we're not broadcasting on Facebook anymore.
Huh.
We are on YouTube and Twitch.
Okay. Well,
That's stupid.
screw you, Facebook.
Yeah, Dick Swab.
We don't like you either. No.
Yeah. Well,
No, we do. We do. Don't get rid of us. We do. We like you, Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
So, like, guys, this is kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like the technical issues that we have no control over. So we're like mid conversation and get a notification that like we're not streaming anymore on Facebook.
If we are, let us know.
If we are, let us know, because I mean it's no, TikTok can't see it either. They can't see that little box. We got a little boxy thing that like pops up.
I can check real quick, but I don't think we're on anymore.
I think I could too.
I'll look real quick here.
Well, if I rebooted that laptop, I could. But that's just so weird. Or just remove this Dustin.
Yeah, it stopped. It just quit. Now we'll see. Yeah, so recent Facebook beat us out. They're having streaming issues through StreamYard. You still got, and you locked up. Yeah, we're not on anymore on Facebook. So
Now?
no.
Well,
The
see, now,
video
I don't know.
video
And
ended.
maybe, I was going to say, maybe somebody else could, like, correct me on this, or if, because obviously, hello, we're not the only fucking.
Yeah, now sure.
But
now you're back.
I have been told that Facebook has like a timer on how long that you can go live. And if you start reaching that timer, they will give you the boot. Like, I would love to know if that's true. Like, is there
Let's look into that.
a certain time frame?
It's a bullshit. Fucking stop pouring this shit. We'll just do YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I don't know though. We had Ricky on, and that night that we had Ricky on, we went over 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It just says streaming issues. See if I click on the down arrow here. It says we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. Maybe on Facebook's end. It's possible streams ended or deleted on Facebook. We'll keep trying to let you know if it's resolved. Please check Facebook to ensure your stream looks okay. If it continues for a while, I'll try creating a new broadcast or just remove the destination.
Right.
We're gonna do it right now. Our shit almost over. But
right.
That's how their own time did that too at the beginning of the broadcast.
Oh shit, it is.
We had to restart.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, actually,
Look,
well, we have still 2 hours though.
You know, nothing's perfect. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, but
that in a nutshell.
No, if I was on a streaming platform, I'd be pissed right now.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want the guests to be worse yet.
Very true.
So that pissed off. I'm gonna look at that more and see if I can.
Well, see, and we've had so if you guys don't know, like, unfortunately, when we are streaming like this, like, we are literally in control of the outlets, not us. Okay. If our Wi-Fi decides to like take a shit on us, or we get like a really bad connection, that's it. Like, we'll cut in. We'll YouTube. YouTube has like strike things. So we may be streaming live on YouTube, but then something gets said or someone reports us or someone, and there goes our stream on YouTube. I do know it is the same for Facebook too. Like if someone reports your shit on Facebook, they'll just like end your live. But I don't think we're being reported. What are you doing? What do you got? It's like a phone, like in your.
There's that pad light.
I mess with my cats, like meh, on the wall, and they'll
It's
go
like
after it.
ghost. It's ghost stop pen light.
Mm. Yeah, this is commonly asked question. We've got it multiple times. Where do you guys get your equipment? Where do you get your stuff? Well, what stuff are we talking about? And so Ghost Stop. Ghost Stop has been mentioned 3-4 times now tonight. Ghost Stop is absolutely amazing for finding an array of different devices, equipment, in which is used in the paranormal field. Again, you can also, depending on what you're looking for, you can go on Amazon, guys. You can go on eBay. You can. It really all depends on what you are looking for and what you're trying to add to your inventory of devices or equipment. You know, you really kind of got to take your time and shop around, and do your research when you're trying to get equipment. Scott and I, we like Ghost Stop because it's kind of almost like a one and done kind of thing. Their prices are phenomenal. Just on a regular, their prices are phenomenal, but then they also do a lot of sales too, guys. And you can also catch a lot of their shit in like clearance too. The motion sensors.
Yeah. I got this
Got it.
actually at the hardware store.
Yes. Yep.
I got this for $8. It doesn't
Yep.
make it's just a light motion actually. It does make
Right.
noise. This one doesn't, but um, it's see once. See, feel close to it goes off. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're just starting out, don't think that you have to spend a lot of money. You really don't. And there's
Lights on.
multiple websites that you can go to and really shop around and take your time and get the best prices for whatever you're looking for. But I will say, I think Ghost Stop has been one of the best places that I have found so far, for cameras, for like video cameras.
Yeah. Yeah, the test for this. It's like 30 feet, I think it is. Oh, alright, bad.
That's not bad. No, it's not. I don't even know what happened to I used to have motion lights. Don't know. They're gone.
With the move.
They're gone.
Yeah, I could be trying to do camera.
So yeah, we're excited because we have Mansfield coming up. Again, like I was saying, we've got Jason joining us and Mel joining us for that one. We got lucky and I was able to salvage, save how many hours of video from Post Town. So I need to get busy.
Yeah, get to it, girl.
I have a lot of reviewing to do now.
Mhm.
Well, are you still working on Dawn stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got like probably like 7 hours of stuff to do yet.
Okay. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
Well,
And
with just my stuff, I had. Oh god, I had three quarters. My camera to take that times. I had like
oh,
40
I
hours to it.
know.
Like 40 hours to it stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to go with real time too. You can't just go, oh, this is really. You have to watch in real time. Yeah,
Yep.
we find something, you got to cut it out, paste it, rename it, and yep, takes time. Oh,
Yes, it does.
Jamie, do you want to? I want to tell you now, but once you get the recorders back and Mel gets one or whatever, or I'm trying to find a place down here one Saturday or something if you can get away to meet and go over stuff.
And go over
Cause
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
just want to share how
Um,
I do stuff too. I have to, to do all of it.
so um background stuff. For those of you watching. So it takes hours among hours to go over everything that we collect. Because we're not just collecting like video, we are also collecting audio, we are also collecting environmental changes in the atmosphere, in the environment while we are there. There is a whole array of different shit, data, whatever, that we are collecting. So typically, when you have somebody who is new and they don't know what to look for, or they're not sure what to look for when they're reviewing audio or video, um, you try to be with them. You try to make it like kind of like a teamwork thing. And that's kind of what Scott's talking about. Because we're going to have Mel with us for Mansfield. We want to make sure that she's comfortable, she's confident, she's aware of like what to listen for or what to look for when like reviewing her own stuff. Um, and it's kind of nice because so how I used to do things like kind of back in the day is when we had the time, if we had the time after an investigation, is we would actually get together for like a day, a few hours, whatever, and we would all spend that time together and reviewing everything. So I think it's gonna be really nice to be able to get together with you and Mel and sit there and see how she interprets things, what she picks up on, because people are different.
Yeah.
It's and that's a really cool thing too about being. It really is teamwork. Um, oh my God, Scott, y'all, Scott has like an ear for like days, man. Um, there's things in audio that he can hear, and me, Bill, Don, like we've all been like, it's just like it seems normal, and then it's like Scott picks it out, and it's like, oh shit, well that ain't normal, like like it. He has a good ear for stuff like that.
That's
It's
fine.
just
That's why I enjoy so much. I don't mind. I can sit down for hours and do it.
yeah,
I
and
fall
it's
asleep.
nice.
I fall asleep already sometimes. I sort of feel drowsy. I'll make a little bookmark. I fall
Right.
asleep.
When you
Yeah.
have multiple people that can listen and watch the same thing, and it is nice because you never know. I mean, a 15-second clip of audio, I may hear nothing, but you actually may hear something. So that's kind of like the best part of making sure that we were all sharing our shit and putting it out there to each other, because I mean, yeah, we all typically review our own stuff from our own devices, but we also all share everything
Mhm.
with each other. So if I'm having a really lazy damn day and I've got nothing going on, well, if I want to sit down and listen to 4 hours of Scott's recording, I can. Like, So that is
Yeah.
the plus side to having multiple people with you, a team, and willing to review it.
Yeah. A tiny around there. Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, we have that coming up on Saturday. You guys will have to keep an eye out for like lives. We'll go live
Probably.
here.
I'm guessing probably around 10 or a little after we'll start live.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
it might be
it's
closer
around,
to like 11
yeah, because
because,
we get stuff set up and he might want to show the guys around that
right,
work there, give them a tour. Me and TC are a threat, so me and I just set stuff up and they take them around.
right. And that's the cool thing about revisiting a place is if one of us wanted to kind of hang out and kind of do like a tour thing with like, the new members, we could. And we still have one person who can go around and start setting stuff up a while.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's nice that we're already familiar with this place. Very nice, because we can do that if we want to.
Yeah.
So, but keep an eye out. Um, like we said, Saturday night, probably around or after 11 o'clock at night. We'll go live here, and we will also go live on TikTok. Now, TikTok is not Paranormal Gateway Paratalk. You're going to have to look up my personal page, which is Witchy Raven. But we will be live streaming through both of those outlets.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wow.
So yeah. But yeah,
It's awesome. Yep.
and
I
it will
hope.
be hopefully maybe next week, guys. We can have like Mel or Jason actually join us um, for the show, and maybe they can talk about any kind of personal experiences that they had during the investigation. If not, no big deal. I'm sure we'll find something else that we can talk about.
No,
So,
we still talk about it. That's not a big deal.
oh shit, we might
So,
not even be done reviewing
oh,
everything by,
I know. Because I'm going to have live recording.
yeah, absolutely.
So, probably in the following week.
Right, right,
Then we're getting this Thanksgiving.
exactly. But yeah, I think that about sums it up for tonight's show, for this evening's episode. If you came in and you joined us, as always, thank you guys. You guys know we appreciate your love, your support. Again, don't forget, we are actually seeking out and looking for those of you who want to come on and actually share your personal experiences. Um, Again, you don't have to come on all like this. Um, if you just want to be on through like audio, you can. It's not a big deal. Um, We can also pre-record shows, which is nice. If you don't want to be kind of like live at all, we can also do it that way.
Right.
And there's many different ways of.
Well, it's also we have the capability now that we do pre-record it
Yes.
and then put the show on whatever day we want.
Right. Absolutely.
We can do that too. So
many different ways of doing it. That way it works out for, for anybody who wants to attend, be a part of the show. We do our best to accommodate everybody that we can. Scott did mention it earlier, but even though we are scheduled for Wednesday nights, that does not always technically mean that we are going to be live every Wednesday night. If we have a guest who we are trying to get on, who wants to come on, and they can't do Wednesday nights, but they can do Tuesday nights or Thursday nights or Saturday nights, we're going to make the accommodations necessary, for our guest. So keep that in mind too. We try to have a preset, but it doesn't always mean it's going to happen every Wednesday.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I think that about sums it up. There's multiple ways you guys can reach out to us. Even if you don't want to share your stories personally this way, and just write to us and we can share your story by doing like a storytelling kind of thing. We'll also do that. So reach out to us, let us know, and we'll see you guys Saturday night from Mansfield.
Yay!
Right?
Peace.
So have a good evening. Thank you guys.
Peace.